Hey friends, Rachel Alford here from Cozy Nooks Designs, and today we're going to go over how to make the Lullaby Luna Blanket. This baby blanket is such a cute crocheted staple I feel like you can gift to so many people. You don't have to make it in the color blue. Since the moon is gender neutral, you can really make it for girls, boys, you can do gender neutral. Really, you can do anything you want with this since it's so neutral. This is a free pattern on my blog, so be sure to pull up my blog and follow along with the directions as we're going through this video so you can successfully make this. And I'll link it right here. The Lullaby Luna Blanket is also a Lion Brand yarn kit where you can get all the yarn needed to make this blanket as well as the pattern. What's fun about getting the Lion Brand yarn kit is that you can customize the color of yarn that you want to do in the Baby Soft line, and there's great color choices in this line, so have fun choosing. And I'll link that kit down in the description. Be sure to join my newsletter where I give away free patterns, sales. I keep you in the loop of what's going on with new releases. And so you can join that newsletter and I'll link it down in the description. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can see new content I put out. So let's grab our hook and yarn and let's get started. These are the materials needed for the Lullaby Luna baby blanket. You'll need baby soft yarn. The color I used is dusty blue, and you'll need 1,000 yards or 3 balls of this, scissors, a G 4.0 millimeter crochet hook, and then a tapestry needle. I should have mentioned that you also need the printable, or you need the chart to make this blanket as well. You can get the printable file in the ad-free paid version, or you can get the digital file on my free pattern on my blog. So when you get to the digital file, you just click this button right here and it takes you to a way you can track it. So you can see you just push this button and it goes up and down so you can keep track of where you are in the pattern. So you can see the first 5 extended single crochets are not shown in the chart. So you need to do 5 extended single crochets and then you do 6, because each block equals an extended single crochet if it is blank. So then you do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then you've reached your first shaded block. The shaded block is a popcorn stitch. So you're going to do a popcorn stitch here and then an extended single crochet, a popcorn stitch, extended single crochet, popcorn. For the rest of the row, you continue following that pattern. And then in the next row, this is the wrong side, you see you have a full row of only extended single crochets. So when you're doing the chart, the wrong side row is going to be the extended single crochet row where you're not going to have any popcorns. And then the next row, row 9, you're going to have 1, so you're going to have your 5 extended single crochets not shown in the chart, and then you're going to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 extended single crochets, and then you're going to do your popcorn, extended single crochet, popcorn, extended, and so forth. So you can see this is how you use the chart. So now let's dive in and let's start with our chains. To begin, I am going to be doing a smaller sample for my blanket. So I'm not going to be doing the full amount of chains that it says in the pattern, but be sure you pull up the free blog post and follow along and do exactly how many chains it does say to do there. So I'm going to start by doing my chains. I'm going to do 22 chains, but again, do the full number that it says in the pattern. So you can see my chains that I have here. So it says in the pattern that I need to do an extended single crochet into the 3rd chain from my hook. So the one that's on my hook doesn't count. So then I count over 1, 2, 3. This one right here is what I'm going to be working into. So inserting my hook into that stitch right here, I'm going to do an extended single crochet. And if you're unsure how to do an extended single crochet, I have a full tutorial on how to do that, and I'll link that down in the description so you can figure out, or you can get more details on extended single crochets if you're looking into learning how to do a decrease with them, or just tips with how to do an extended single crochet. I will link that video down in the description. So you can see I'm just working one extended single crochet into each chain across. I'm going to continue doing that, just placing one extended single crochet into each of the chains. And you'll have a very long chain for your baby blanket, but I'm just doing this small sample size. Okay, you can see I have 3 chains left in my row. 1, 2, 3, and then you can see my slip knot right here. So working my last 3 extended single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to turn my work, chain 2, and I'm going to work extended single crochets down back onto this row for row 2. So let's start together. The chain 2 in this pattern doesn't count as a stitch, so you don't need to, so you're going to work into this space right here. So doing one extended single crochet right there, into this next stitch, doing the next extended single crochet, and then into this stitch. So we're going to do this for rows 2 through 6. And then row 7 is where we're going to start following the chart. So you're going to need to get that chart ready so that you can follow along with it. And like I said, there are 5 extended single crochets at the beginning of each row for the right side row that is not shown in the chart. So don't get confused with that if you're having trouble with the stitch counts. Let me just continue doing this. I'll show you what it looks like at the end of this row. And then we will work rows 3 through 6 off camera, and then meet back up for row 7 when we start following the chart. Okay, so I have 3 stitches left in this row. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to work these stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So you can see what it's looking like. I'm going to work the rest of the rows off camera, and then we'll meet back up for row 7. I am ready to start following the chart. I only did 5 rows for my small sample, but you will have 6 rows before you start your chart. So mine looks a little bit different. It will be a little bit shorter than yours. So don't get confused by that. So to begin, it says we need to chain 2, and then we're going to extended single crochet 5, 1 in each stitch for the next 5 before we start following the chart. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we need to follow the chart. And if we look at the chart, it says we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extended single crochets before we do our popcorn. So I'm going to do 10 extended single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do our first popcorn stitch. So to do a popcorn stitch, you're going to place 4 double crochets into the same stitch. So yarning over, inserting your hook, drawing up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, into the same space, do another double crochet. Again, same space, do another double crochet. Again, same space, another double crochet. Now we're going to take our hook out, count back 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that first double crochet that we made, we're then going to grab the loop that we dropped and pull through that stitch. Here, let me move this away so it can focus in on this a little bit better. So you can see the popcorn has been made, and when I do it, I like to make sure it's snug. So I pull on it so that really pops out and makes a nice popcorn. Then you're going to chain 1 to secure the popcorn, and then the chart says we need to do 1 extended single crochet now. So in between each popcorn stitch there will be 1 extended single crochet, otherwise the popcorns just get on top of each other too much. So 1 extended single crochet into the next stitch right here, 1, and now we're going to do a popcorn again. So 4 double crochets into the same stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take my hook out, go into that first double crochet that I made, so 1, 2, 3, 4 back, grab that loop that I dropped, pull it through, and then you're going to want to make sure that it is pretty cinched and snug. You can see I give it a gentle tug, and then you're going to chain 1 to secure the popcorn. It says we now need to do an extended single crochet. So I'm going to do an extended single crochet into that stitch, and then continue following the chart. I need to do a popcorn next, and then extended single crochet, etc. You can see for row 1, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 popcorns, and the rest will be extended single crochets. And then off the chart, not on the chart, you're going to have a row, or you're going to have several extended single crochets as well, because the chart is only in the bottom right corner of the blanket. So I am just going to do, in my small sample, I'm just going to do an extended single crochet in this corner stitch, and then I'm going to chain 2 and turn. And this wrong side row, the whole row, I'm going to do extended single crochets. So in between the popcorn rows, you have to have an extended single crochet row, or the popcorns just become too squished and it's hard to work. So you can see I've reached a popcorn stitch. I want you to see what it looks like so that you know where to insert your hook. You can see the stitch the spot that I need to work into is right here, but you can see the chain stitch is right here. So don't work into the chain. You're going to ignore that and work into this stitch. So I'm going to do an extended single crochet into here. Let me show you what the next one looks like. So this is a normal extended single crochet that I will work into. And now we've reached another popcorn. So you can see it is pretty, the spot you need to work into is much bigger than the chain. So this is where I'm going to place my hook. You can see the chain is right here though, but ignore that, and you're just going to work into this stitch right here. So right here, I'll do another extended single crochet. And then this is my next spot. So I'm going to do extended single crochets all the way down this row, and then we'll meet back up for row 9 where we will work the chart again together. I'm ready to do row 9. You can see I've done 13 extended single crochets already, and I'm ready to do my first popcorn stitch. And the reason why I know that's what needs to happen is because if I move up my progress tracker, so you see I'm on row 9 now, you can see that it is extended single crochets for 13 extended single crochets before I have my first popcorn stitch, because there's 5 extended single crochets off the chart, and then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So that's why I did 13 extended single crochets. And then there's a popcorn, extended single crochet, popcorn, extended single crochet, popcorn, etc. So let's do the popcorn together. I'm going to do 4 double crochets into this first stitch here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take my hook out, count back 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, insert my hook, grab that loop that I dropped, pull it through, and then give it a little tug. And that really makes the popcorn be able to stand out. And then I chain 1. I'm going to do an extended single crochet into this next stitch. And then the chart says I need to do another popcorn into this next stitch. So 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, count back 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, insert my hook, grab the loop I dropped, pull it through, and give it a little tug. Chain 1, and then extended single crochet into the next. We need to do a popcorn into this next stitch. So 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take my hook out of that loop, count back to that first double crochet that I made, grab the loop that I dropped, pull it through, give it a cinch, chain 1. And then we're going to extended single crochet into the next stitch. So you can see I have one more stitch in my small sample, but let's just take a look at the chart. So we've done 3 popcorns. So we are right here in the chart. I'm going to do, or we just did that extended single crochet. This row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 popcorn stitches, and then a lot of extended single crochets after that. So I am going to do an extended single crochet in my last stitch since it's a small sample, but follow the chart for your normal size. So into this stitch, I'm just going to do an extended single crochet, and then I'm going to chain 2, turn, and this row is a full row of extended single crochets. And remember, you don't work into the chain 1 of the popcorn stitch, you're going to work into the top of the popcorn like that. So I'm going to do the rest off camera. When you're working this chart, you just need to follow on each spot here. Actually, let me get it so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. So I think maybe the only tricky part is just realizing that for row 15, you're going to be working some popcorns, and then you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extended single crochets, and then you're going to do some popcorns again because you're doing the curve of the moon. So you do have some extended single crochet breaks before you have this portion of the moon. So just pay attention to that. Otherwise, I think the chart is pretty much straightforward, so we're not going to go over any more portions of the chart. So I'm going to finish off this extended single crochet row, and then we will work the border together. After you've done all 92 rows of the baby blanket, then so the chart is only 41 rows, and then you're going to have 42 through 92 of just extended single crochets. After you've done that, then you're ready to do the border. This is my small sample size, so let me just show you how to work the border. So to begin, you're going to chain 2, working into that stitch at the base of the chain. Because the chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, you're just going to do a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, half double crochet, and you're going to do that all along the top, placing 1 half double crochet into each stitch. And then I want to show you how to do the corners, and then I want to show you how to do the edges, because that can be the tricky part of doing the border. So let me work to an edge. All right, so I have 3 stitches left in the top of my baby blanket. So doing 1 half double crochet into this one, 1 half double crochet into the next, and then I have 1 stitch left. I'm going to do 1 half double crochet into this stitch, then I'm going to chain 2, rotate my work, and then working into that same stitch, I'm going to do another half double crochet. And that helps turn our work and gives it a nice corner. So working the edge here, you can see we have a row right here, a row right here, again right here, here. So over these 2 rows, I'm going to place 3 half double crochets. So every 2 rows on the edges, you're going to do 3 half double crochets. So I'm going to place one right here, here, and here. So you can see working our next 2 rows, I'm going to place one right here, here, and here. Again, here, here, and here. And that will help it spread the half double crochets out a little bit so that it's not rippling and buckling. Because if I did 2 half double crochets into each row, it would be too many and it would buckle and ripple. And that's not what we want. So going under these 2 loops on this row, oops, I forgot to yarn over. There we go. So going into that edge row, I'm going to half double crochet, and then you can see I have my next row right here, yarning over and going in onto this stitch so that it's under the 2 loops, half double crochet, and then again this right here, half double crochet. So there's 3 stitches for 2 rows. And you can kind of see how our corner stitch, how good that looks now. So let's do it again. You can see here's 2 rows right here in between my thumbs. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. So right here, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to do that all the way around. When we get back up to where we started our border, we're going to slip stitch to join. So you can see here's our 1, 2 chains right here. Into the top chain right here, I'm going to insert my hook, and then you'll just slip stitch to join by putting the yarn over your hook and joining like that. So I'm going to cut. Let's just pretend like I've done all of this and I'm ready to slip stitch to join. So slip stitch to join, and we'll pretend like I have my border. So now we're going to do the shell stitch portion, which gives us the scalloped look on the top and bottom edge. So to begin that, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet 1. And now we're ready to do our shell stitch. The shell stitch says we need to skip 2 single crochets. So 1, 2, working into this stitch right here, I'm going to do 5 double crochets, all into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then skip 2, 1, 2, working into this stitch right here, single crochet 1. There's our first shell stitch made. So now we're going to skip 2, work 5 double crochets into this stitch, 1, 2, all into the same stitch, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 2, 1, 2, working into this stitch, single crochet 1. Let's do it one more time together. Skip 2, shell into this stitch by doing 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then skip 2. Single crochet into the next, and you can see my stitch count is off because I've made my small sample size, so yours shouldn't end on a weird number like this. But then what you're going to do is working the bottom edge, you're going to join in the bottom left, so you're going to join right here. You're going to slip stitch to join, kind of like what we did when I was showing you on the small sample. So just slip stitch to join, chain 1, and then you're ready to start by doing a single crochet, skip 2, shell by doing 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2, 1, 2, and then single crochet. So you get the idea of how to do the shell stitch on both edges. So that is how you make the Lullaby Luna baby blanket. Again, thanks for joining me today. Be sure to check out the Lion Brand yarn kit that includes all the yarn to make this, as well as the pattern. And thanks for joining me today. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you liked it. I am Rachel from Cozy Nooks Designs, and make sure that you give it a thumbs up, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to my channel for future free patterns and tips.